Hi everyone. Today we will present on the Occupational Safety and Health Act Part 9 to Part 13 with the 2022 amendment, which focus on workplace safety and health. This presentation is prepared by myself, Gayatri Soundarajan, Noor Shaira Shabana binti Jamaldin, Sharmila daughter of Muthusamy, Saraswati daughter of Mahendran, and Selina. First, let me give a short introduction to OSH law. The Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 is the main law that regulates workplace safety and health in Malaysia. Its purpose to protect workers by assigning legal duties to employers and employees. The law encourages organizations to identify hazards, assess risks, and take preventive action to reduce accident and occupational diseases. The 2022 amendment expands the scope of the law to cover more workplace and introduce stricter penalties for those who do not follow the rules. It also strengthens the responsibility of employers and principals with a strong focus on risk assessment and safety management. In some workplace, safety and health coordinators are now required to ensure proper monitoring. Next, I will explain several important sections under Part 9 to Part 13. Section 35 gives authorities the power to prohibit the use of unsafe plants, machineries, equipments, or hazardous substances. These help prevent accidents before they happen and encourage employees to maintain safety equipments and follow safety standards. Next, Section 37 is about the approval of industry code of practices. The ministry can approve safety codes to guide companies in legal compliance. These codes approve practical standards and procedures for different industries and help ensure that safety measures are applied consistently. Section 39 covers the power of entry, inspection, examinations, and resizes. Enforcement officers can enter workplace, inspect areas, check records, and sizes unsafe items. These help detect hazard early and ensure that organizations follow the law. It also promotes accountability in maintaining a safe workplace. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now let's look at the key sections and clauses of the OSHA Act 2022, specifically parts 9 to 13, which strengthen enforcement, accountability, and fairness in workplace safety. First, Section 48, which covers improvement notices and prohibition notices. This section empowers inspectors to require immediate corrections of hazard or even stop dangerous work on the spot. The goal here is quick intervention to prevent accidents and injuries before they happen. It also reinforces the employee's responsibility to maintain safe working conditions at all times. Next, in Section 52, which deals with the liability of directors and company officers. Under this section, company leaders can be held legally responsible for safety offenses that occur due to neglect or concern. This provision pushes top management to take workplace safety seriously, promoting strong leadership involvement, proactive safety policies, proper training, and effective risk control measures. Finally, Section 63 introduced the Appeal Committee. This committee is established to hear appeals against enforcement's decision. It ensures fairness, transparency, and due to process in OSHA enforcement, while also balancing strict regulations with the legal rights of employers and employees. Overall, this section is highlight that OSHA 2022 is not just even about rules, but about accountability, prevention, and fair enforcement to create safer workplaces.
Good morning, everyone. Today I want to discuss two recent Malaysia-related incident or accident reported in the news. The first case is a fire at a warehouse in Kota Baru, Kelantan, which occurred on 2nd February 2026. The warehouse stores a massive 76.8 tons of mandarin orange. Because the large quantities of the combustible material were kept in an enclosed space, the fire spread very quickly. So contributing factors indicate fire safety measures are proper ventilation. The consequence of this fire were significant. There was a massive loss of the store product and damage to the property. So the workers faced a high risk of injury or even the fatalities, and there was potential for the secondary fires that could affect our surrounding areas. This incident clearly demonstrates the dangers of the improper storage of the combustible materials and the importance of the effective fire prevention strategies. From the regulatory standpoint, this case related to the several parts of the Occupational Safety and Health Act. Part 9, Section 35 highlights the risks arising from unsafe storage and handling of the substance. Part 10, Section 37-38 cover industry codes of the practice for storage and fire safety, which were clearly not followed. Part 10 empowers enforcement officer to inspect, investigate, and issues improvement or provision notice, while the Part 12 holds the manager personally liable for the negligence of failure to ensure the workplace safety. So in conclusion, this warehouse fire reminds us of the critical importance of the proper storage practice, strict adherence to the safety protocol, and the need for the vigilant management, and small lapses safety measure can lead to enormous property losses, risks to human life, and wider environment asset. The second incident I want to discuss is a fire incident that occurred at the plastic manufacturing factory in Puncak Alam, Selangor on 13 December 2025. The factory handled high flammable chemicals, and unfortunately, poor handling and storage of this hazardous substance contribute to the rapid spread of the fire. So contributing the factors also included insufficient machinery, maintenance, and lack of proper safety measures. So although no casualties were reported, the fire caused significant damage to the factory's property and machinery. There was also real risk of the worker injuries or fatalities. Beyond the workplace, environmental hazards were a concern due to toxic smoke and potential chemical spills. This incident highlights the very real dangers that arise when flammable and hazardous materials are not managed safely. From the regulatory perspective, this case relates directly to several parts of the Occupational Safety and Health Act. Part 9, Section 35 address the handling and use of hazardous substances which were clearly not properly managed here. Part 10, Section 37 and 38 cover industry codes of the practice of machinery and fire safety which may have been ignored. Part 11 and Part 12 gives the enforcement officer the power to investigate and issue prohibition notice and hold the director or manager personally liable for the unsafe condition. In conclusion, this case serves as a strong reminder of why proper safety protocol, staff training, regular maintenance are essential. This shows lapses and safety can lead to serious property and damage, environmental hazards and threat to the human life.
Now I'm going to present about the risk assessment. In the organization mentioned, such as the Kota Bahru warehouse and the Pucha Alam plastic factory, fire hazards are a major concern. The key risks include flammable materials like plastic, packaging, and chemicals which can accelerate fire spread. Unsafe or defective machinery and faulty electrical system can also trigger fires. Excessive heat generation and improper storage layout may worsen the situation, potentially blocking evacuation routes. Additionally, employees may not be fully aware of fire procedures and non-compliance with safety regulation or lack of management supervision increase the likelihood of accidents. Identifying these risks is the first step in preventing fire incidents. Next is the control method. To control this risk, management must implement several measures. Engineering controls include installing fire alarms, sprinklers, extinguishers, proper ventilations, and arranging storage to separate combustible materials in line with Section 35. Administrative control involves following approved industry codes of practice such as proper handling and storage of flammable materials and clear emergency procedures as per Section 37 and 38. Employees should be trained on using fire extinguishers, following evacuation routes, and communicating during emergency reinforced by fire drills. Management must also cooperate with enforcement officers, comply with improvement or prohibitions notice, and take corrective action like reorganizing storage or temporarily stopping operations if needed under Section 39 and 48. Directors and company officers are held accountable for negligence, ensuring safety policies are followed and risk assessment are performed according to Section 52 and 52A. Finally, continuous improvement involves implementing corrective actions even during appeals and reviewing incident and to prevent recurrence as per Section 63. These combined measures significantly reduce fire risk and promote a safer workplace.
Good morning, madam. My name is Shelina. Today I am going to present about the types of preparation that management can practice on a daily basis to prevent incidents or accidents from happening again. I will focus on two main points. The first, regular fire safety drills, and the second, risk assessment with hazard management. In the first, regular fire safety drills help employees become familiar with emergency procedures. Through repeated practice, workers learn how to evacuate safely, use fire equipment correctly, and follow safety protocols without panic. This preparation improves reaction time and teamwork during real emergency. When employees are well trained, they can reduce injuries and property damage and manage fire situation more effectively, such as incidents that previously occurred in Kota Baru and Puncak Alam. The second, risk assessment and asset management. In daily risk assessment allows management to identify and control potential fire hazard before accident happen. This includes checking electrical wiring, mechanically, and storage of flammable materials, as well as ensuring fire alarms and extinguishers are functioning properly. By correctly unsafe condition early, management can prevent fires or reduce their severity. Continuous monitoring creates a safer workplace and lowers the risk of repeated incidents. Thank you. That's all from me.